what's going on everyone? It's Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I've got this Honda Talon 1000X-4, and this was actually bought by a customer here locally. And something that a lot of people don't realize is that we actually have an install center at our headquarters. And he bought this, he brought it in, he said, hey, I've got a bunch of stuff I want to install on this. And we helped to get it installed. And when we were done, we thought, you know what? There's so many good items on here. Let's go do a little video and talk about it. So if you have a Honda Talon or even another make and model, a lot of these items we make for lots of different machines. And to see everything that will fit your exact side-by-side, on our webpage, you just enter the year, make, and model on the homepage, and you'll see everything for your machine. Now we've got stuff from Tusk on here, from Honda, some other great brands. So let's go through and talk about it. So first up, just cab enclosure. So we're utilizing the OEM roof, but we have the Tusk folding glass windshield in the front with the rear glass window in the back. We have multiple different windshield options, but if you want the most durability and the most versatility, this folding glass is what you want. You've got two big vents down here in the bottom, but then the glass, safety laminated auto glass, super durable, has a slight tint to it to make it easy on the eyes. And for those days where you just want full wind coming into the cab, you want an unobstructed view, it folds down on these brackets that you install onto the hood. You also do have a wiper blade that will come included with that as well. We have the pivoting folding mirrors from Tusk, so it just goes right to the A-pillar mounts. Pivoting, so if you do smack it on something, it's gonna break away. Just pop it right back into place, you're ready to keep going. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite accessories on really any side-by-side, and it's the zipperless upper doors from Tusk. If you want to try and keep, whether it's dust out of the cab on a dry, dusty day like today, or if it's wintertime, cold temperatures, you want to try and stay comfortable inside the cab, these things are awesome. So you've got these aluminum filler panels that go to the roll cage, you've got magnets on the top and then snaps along the bottom. To get access to your door handle to get in, you just grab the handle, pull it down. And what's great about these is I've been in sub 40-degree temperatures going 40+ miles an hour, and with the cab fully enclosed like this, I stayed warm and comfortable the entire time. Now what's great also is that if it's a hot sunny day like today and you just don't want these windows, you can just remove them, roll them up, and then put them back on when you want them there. Now last but not least, up here in the front, as far as lighting goes, we're gonna have the 40-inch light bar from Tusk, again utilizing the mounts that just go right to the OEM roof. Now, let's go to the back and take a look what we have back there. All right, so here in the back, a couple more lighted accessories that we have. We have the lighted whip. If you're gonna be out in the dunes or an area where you need to have a flag and you want us to add a cool look to your UTV, these things are awesome. And you pretty much have unlimited light combinations with these. Now, another item that we have mounted up for some added safety is our Chase light bar. And these are all about visibility, and they actually come from the racing side. In low light conditions, super dusty, whatever it might be, you just want to make sure that those that are behind you can easily see you. These are incredibly bright. It has 8 different strobe patterns that you can choose from. You can also wire it in so that work with your tail lights, your brake lights, your reverse light, as well as your turn signals. And a Chase light bar is meant to be mounted up higher because a lot of people don't realize that those behind you, this is going to be more in the line of sight of the drivers behind you than your tail lights are going to be in most situations. So for added safety, Chase light bar is awesome, and they just look cool when you have these mounted up. Spare tire carrier. So this is from Tusk as well, mounts right to the roll cage. Cool unique feature about this is that it has adjustability for different wheel offsets. So depending on the wheel setup you have, when you drop it on there, you can get that to sit as low as possible by adjusting that. Very easy to do. And we also have our jack that is mounted to that as well. And with that, you can buy this as a kit. So if you want to get the spare tire carrier and the jack all in one, you can do that. And it will fit up to a 32-inch tire. And then we have our cargo barricade from Tusk. Now this is just to enclose the bed. So if you want to put any cargo in the back and you just want to make sure it's not going to fall out, this is going to help secure that. Also just looks awesome when it's mounted. We have the Honda rear bumper for just added protection in the back. That mounts very easily just to your stock locations on the machine. Speaking of cargo, going along with that barricade, if you want some additional storage space on the inside of your cab, we have the seat cargo rack installed. And you can get that for one seat, you can get it for multiple seats. And for storage space, it's one of the best items. And what it does, it actually replaces one of your seats, but then you're just taking seat space and making that all for cargo. So if you want to put a cooler in there, camping gear, things like that, I've seen people install those and they use it for a place for their dogs to sit while they're out driving. Just gives you lots of storage space inside the cab. We've also got some great little storage bags from Honda that we have inside there as well. And then the last item that we got to talk about that we have in the back here is the S&B particle separator. If you drive a lot in really dusty conditions, this is a really nice part to have. And it actually comes from, they use these on helicopters. And what it's designed to do is just separate the dust from the air before it ever gets to your stock air filter. In fact, inside here, they say it will filter out up to 94% of the dust before it touches your air filter. And there's really 3 key things that you would want that for. One, it's gonna increase the life of your air filter. It's going to increase the life of your engine by reducing the amount of dust that could possibly get to it. And then thirdly, it's gonna help maintain performance, because as we all know, you need good airflow, and the less clogged up you can maintain your air filter in those conditions, the better your performance is gonna be. So a particle separator is gonna help you accomplish all 3. So that's what we have in the back here. Now, a couple more things we're gonna show you in the front. All right, so I'm in the cab real quick because I want to show you a couple key items that we have inside here. So we talked about the pivoting folding mirrors. We've got the Sector 7 Ridgeline rear view mirror. And a nice rear view mirror is something that you don't realize how nice it is until you have it installed. And from Sector 7, they make super high quality components. This is made from billet aluminum, 10 inches wide, gives you a great field of view. And doesn't matter what machine, you gotta have a rear view mirror. And then for added safety, I am wearing the Tusk 4-point harnesses. These are 3 inches wide, tons of comfort. And again, just when it comes to safety, you just always want to be prepared for the what ifs. No one ever plans on having a bad accident or rolling their UTV, but in that situation, you will want some safety harnesses. And these things are really easy to put on, easy to get in and out of. And then up here, just for some added storage, we do have a little Honda storage compartment that's just right here above my head. And for added convenience, we have some Tusk grab handles here as well. All right, a couple more things to talk about before we let you go. Tires and wheels. We have the 32-inch Terabytes on here with the Tusk beadlock wheels. The Terabyte is actually a wheel that we designed at Rocky Mountain, and we designed it over the course of a ton of testing, all the experience that we've had over the years trying different tires. And we wanted just a good looking, aggressive all-terrain tread design with a compound that was gonna get great performance, but also good durability. And this is our best-selling all-terrain style UTV tire, hands down. And if you are going to be running lower tire pressures at any point, if you're gonna be doing any sort of rock crawling, definitely recommend a beadlock wheel. Tusk has a lot of great options. These are made from a cast aluminum, which makes them strong, also very lightweight. And then last but not least, underneath the wheel wells, we actually have some rock lights, just for some added flair if you want some cool looks to your machine. Rock lights are great. They just go underneath the wheel wells, and you have a lot of different options with these. It will come with a remote that you can use to change the light, but you can also download the app, which will give you, like the lighted whip, basically just countless color options that you can go with. You can sync these up to the lighted whip. You can even have it tied into your music via the app, so it'll actually strobe with the beat of your music, which is pretty dang cool. And that does it. That is our Talon 1000X-4 that we've put together. If you have any questions or comments about any of the items that we talked about today, please leave those down below. Again, to see the full list, everything that we have in here that you can get for yours, click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We ship for free over 75 bucks. If you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest products for your machine, get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.